Today we're leaving Death Valley National Park and making a quick overnight stop in Tehachapi, California. From there we'll set out to Sanger, California, where we'll stay just outside of Kings Canyon National Park and Sequoia National Park. Our goal this week is to visit both national parks in one day. 2 national parks that we've never been to before. While we're there, we'll visit iconic stops like the General Tree, the General Sherman Tree, and hopefully take a few hikes. After leaving Death Valley, we made a quick overnight stop near Tehachapi, California. It wasn't something we had planned, but we ended up right next to a glider port, which turned out to be a pretty unique stop. The conditions were just right and we were treated to gliders taking flight. If you're traveling through this area, it's worth keeping an eye out for stops like this. Sometimes the unplanned ones end up being the most memorable. Before heading into the mountains, we made a quick stop in town. After a few days in Death Valley, the truck needed it. I don't know if you can see it, but it is filthy. Got a lot of desert dust on it. Bugs. Love from some of the birds. Long overdue for a washing. All right. Blue again. How about you? Life's much better with a clean truck. I'm much happier when this truck's clean. Time to go do a 100-mile-an-hour drive. Just kidding. If you know anything about 450 gear, you know what about 288. We left Tehachapi and from there we made our way to Sanger, California, just outside Kings Canyon and Sequoia National Parks. This would be our base camp for the next couple of days. It's close enough to reach both parks, but still a bit of a drive. If you RV with a big rig and you're planning to visit both parks, staying outside can give you more availability and easier access, but expect some drive time. Our plan is simple. We want to hit Kings Canyon and Sequoia National Park in the same day. It looks doable on paper, but we're not sure yet. After the long drive in, our first stop was the General Tree, one of the largest trees in the world and over 1,600 years old. It's hard to really understand the scale until you're standing right next to it. You just feel small. So we are in Kings Canyon National Park this morning, and first stop is the General Tree. These things are incredible. I knew they were big, but this is not what I expected. These are amazing.
This is the third largest tree in the world and the widest at the bottom tree in the world. The Grant tree is 1,700 years old.
So if you want to see the General Grant tree, it's a short, very easy hike from the parking lot, paved trail. Not hard at all.
It's got a little story why it fell.
We made a quick stop at the visitor center. Lauren wanted to get her cancellation stamps, the kids wanted to get their junior rangers, and of course we had to get a sticker. Visitor centers are always worth stopping in if you want current conditions, trail info, or just want to talk to the ranger about the park in general. Continuing our drive through the park, so we've left the Kings Canyon Visitor Center and we're now on the General's Highway heading towards Sequoia National Park. The drive between Kings Canyon and Sequoia is part of the experience. Winding roads, changing elevation, and the scenery just keeps getting better. Take your time on these roads, especially in a larger rig. There's quite a few pullouts along the way for you to stop and take in the views. So from the summer parking lot down to General Sherman Tree, it's a little over a half-mile walk. It does say that it's a 212-foot elevation change, so might be a bit of a walk back up. Guess we'll find that out. And so far, absolutely the busiest place that we've been to in the park. Granted, this is probably one of the most popular things to see here.
Reminds me of an elephant.
Just like Bigfoot, that subscribe button seems to be elusive. But I know it's there, so please don't forget to click it. The entire area is part of the giant forest, home to one of the largest concentrations of giant sequoias anywhere in the world.
Why are national parks cheap?
Well, we want to save the environment or the area for our kids to see it and their kids to see it and for it to stay here.
Yes. Raise your right limb. And there are a lot of. I'm proud to be a Sequoia and Kings Canyon. I promise to help take care of.
This might be one of the things that we were looking forward to the most. A challenge of sorts. Could our truck fit through it? The tunnel log. A fallen Sequoia you can actually drive through, and yes, the F450 fits just fine.
So we are at the Crescent Meadows doing the Tharp Log Trail, and there is an actual meadow here, which is really neat to look at. But the cool thing about it was that the park ranger gave us a heads up that the bears are actually starting to come out. It's their season, and the meadows are where you want to look out for bears. So William, do you remember what you're supposed to do if you see a bear? Big and loud. Perfect.
No.
So we started off thinking that we were finding a log, and then we saw a cabin, and then we realized there's a log inside the cabin. So when you're in Sequoia National Park, decide if log means the tree log or the cabin.
On the way out, we made a few quick stops. Small waterfalls along the road, easy to miss if you're not looking for them. Definitely worth a few minutes if you make the stop. After a full day, we headed into Sanger for dinner and found a local taco spot. Exactly what we needed after being on the move all day. Don't skip the local food. Some of the best meals are the simplest stops. Before leaving the area to head out on our next adventure, we made one last stop at a local farm stand. Fresh fruit, vegetables, simple but hard to beat. And this was right down the road from our RV park. Back at the RV park, just a chance to slow down a bit. After a day like that, it's not a bad way to end it.
See if you catch a fish first. There's the catch. I got him through the whip.
Yep. Awesome.
It looks a lot like the last one I got.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I'll do what you're doing.
Two national parks in one day. Probably not something we'd recommend doing fast, but it worked and it made for a pretty great day. Next week, we head west to take on Pinnacles National Park.